Hello again, K-12 blended and online learning participants. You've almost gone the distance. I'm happy to say congratulations on finishing most of the course. I'm here to wrap up week 6 and get you started on week 7. And just so you know, week 7 will be the last week that you have to create a product. So breathe a little sigh of relief. Week 6 was designed to give you the opportunity to become an instructional designer. You were asked to design a unit plan. We noticed a bit of language confusion. Now, very often the terms unit, module, and lesson are used interchangeably. In fact, when Jordan and I create online materials, we always call them modules, but she perceives these usually as a complete unit, while I conceptualize it more like a lesson. What constitutes a unit, lesson, or module is really specific to your school setting, curriculum, and how you and your colleagues define these for your students. However, for your unit plan in this course, we envisioned a unit that was approximately 6 weeks in length. We also wanted you to break that unit into lessons or modules. You were only asked to fully design one of those lessons or modules for this assignment. Most of you had no problems. Also this week, due to bad weather last week, we had many people request to submit their syllabus late. We accepted over 100 late syllabi. Really, granting these late submissions consumed my week, and I cannot do that again. So please be on time with all other assignments. When due dates shift with such large crowd, it only causes confusion in this setting. Also in week 6, we asked you to do peer evaluations for the syllabus submission. Again, most of you didn't have any trouble with this. Some of the submissions may have not been entered into the grading pool for some reason or another, and therefore they got an evaluation by a course staff member. When the deadline for the peer evaluation ends today, your peer evaluation or feedback should be available for you to read. Please remember, peer evaluations are an important aspect of the learning process. Are you learning anything new by looking at the work of your peers? I hope so. Week 7 requires you to complete 3 evaluations on the unit plan. You will do this the same way you did your peer evaluations of the syllabus submission. Remember to complete 3 or you'll receive a penalty in the Coursera system. Now, on to our discussion forums. I want to make sure I point out a discussion post that I found incredibly thought-provoking. Beth Peterson has firsthand experience on the power of curriculum alignment. She says, using instructional design to align objectives, instruction, and assessment is vital for students to be successful. Learning objectives tell you what the student needs to learn from your course. Instruction delivers the information to the students, and assessment measures how well the student learned it. Without those 3 parts working together, a class can fall apart. The process needs to be as well defined as possible to be successful. In my school, we plan as a team to break down our standards and align our lessons to those standards. This is a valuable process since it can help improve student outcomes. Since we started working on carefully aligning our instruction, we have significantly increased our district assessment scores and brought our school from one of the 2 lowest to the top. Without spending so much time focusing on alignment, we could never have done that. Congratulations to Beth and her colleagues for their newfound success. Another classmate, Chelsea Barnwell, warned us of the perils of poor alignment and failed communication. She now is working feverishly to align all of her curriculum and catch her students up to pace. We wish her luck and cheer her on. Also, Carolyn Weekly, Alicia, Henderson, and Mary Gilmor discussed district-wide strategies used to support curriculum alignment. I can guess that they may teach in my home district where my own son attends, and I'm glad to hear that they're focusing in on using formative assessment to help target student needs as they align to the curriculum. Great work. We should all remember that teaching methods and strategies can always be modified to meet the needs of our individual students, and this type of on-the-fly differentiation is made so much easier by having a plan in place with assignments, assessments, and instruction that align to standards. I heard a great English teacher once say that her high school students must show they truly understand the rules of grammar before she would allow them to break those rules for the sake of style. The same goes for instructional design. As a teacher, it's important to understand alignment, practice alignment. Then, a great teacher can modify instruction as needed to fit the needs of his or her students. Anyways, moving on. In week 7, you're putting your plan into action by creating an actual online lesson or module. Ideally, you would use the module you designed for this past week, but you can break from the mold and start over if you prefer. You have a lot of flexibility as far as tools are concerned, and we've provided numerous samples that you can use to model your own work. Keep in mind that you do not need to pay for a website tool, even if they solicit for your money. We've shared plenty of free options, and you're welcome to find others that we didn't even mention. The important thing is that your module must be publicly available for your peer evaluators to see it and grade it. I suggest emailing the link to a colleague, then ask him to check the link from a different computer. Anyways, after this class is over, you can load it into a private web page or copy and paste it into your school's password-protected LMS. Okay, there's only one video this week. In this video, I will introduce you to the Week 7 work and show you the sample modules that were created for your use. We do want to tell you that we have lightened your load a bit. In the Week 7 video, I instruct you to complete the iNACOL online teaching survey again. Remember, the one you did as a pre-assessment and midpoint assessment? However, we're delaying that for a week. We really want you to focus your energy on completing the unit plan peer assessments and creating your online module. As we come to the end of this course, please remember to keep our learning communities going. If you have questions or concerns, don't hesitate to tweet me at Loki Vega or Jordan at JLPCam. You guys are nearly done, and we couldn't be more proud of the work you've done in this course. Keep going. The light at the end of the tunnel is getting closer. Bye.